Live music in places where live music is not expected can inspire new ideas and behavior. The Lunchtime concert series at the University of Southern Denmark, SDU, in Odense, puts on concerts in Cafeteria 4 or the campus square during the busiest part of the lunch hour. The Lunchtime concert series is one of the many activities of the Nordic Network for the Integration of Music Informatics, Performance and Aesthetics, together with the research program The Aesthetics of Music and Sound at the Institute for the Study of Culture at the University of Southern Denmark. Today's television program about the series features the Northphone Sax Quartet, who gave a lunchtime concert on Thursday, March 17, 2011.
Well, here we are today at the University of Southern Denmark in Odense at yet another concert in our series of lunchtime concerts. Today it has been a tremendous pleasure to have the North Phone Sax Quartet with us. To begin with, would you just like to briefly introduce yourselves, guys?
My name is Henrik, and I play soprano and alto sax.
Hello, my name is Rune, and I play baritone sax.
Oh, my name is Jakob, and I play the tenor sax.
My name is Ali, and I play alto saxophone.
And on the end, we have Søren Frimut Møller, who is going to comment upon the events that we have heard today with me afterwards. Okay, we have started this series of lunchtime concerts here at the University of Southern Denmark as a kind of guerrilla music project. We're bringing the music to the people. I'm interested in hearing your opinions, since I know at least 3 of you are involved with music professionally now, and Henrik, you're involved with music at a very high level. How do you see the future of live performance? It doesn't seem that many people are getting out to hear live acoustic music these days. Do you like the idea that we're bringing it to them?
Well, I think the sax quartet is fun to bring out to people because we are so diverse. We play both jazz and classical, as you heard. So the ideal group for us would be like standing on Strøget in Copenhagen, the walking street, pedestrian street, and just play for passing by. So you can go and listen and you can walk away. I think that's great because we get new people all the time, so we can play the jazz, which sometimes is the same 12 measures when we play blues, but people can always hear something new.
I think it's very important to play to the people and for the people, because it's commercial. It's a good commercial for live music and for playing instruments, because right now the education of young people to music and in music is slowly dying. As many reports just before Christmas pointed out, there's a great danger for music in Denmark as a subject in schools and higher educations as well.
And you are a teacher. What grade level do you teach?
I teach 6th to 9th grade in music and other subjects as well.
Thank you.
Yes, I also agree. I follow up what Rune said. It's difficult to get young people to play instruments because we are in a very hard competition to all these sports and singing, and it's very difficult to get students to play saxophone or clarinets or trumpets. So I think it's a very good idea to get out here and play in these areas too.
I totally agree with the guys. It's I don't know if there's anything to add, but I think it's very important that we bring out live music so it's gets close to the audience, and it's.
Well, it's wonderful to hear that you support our movement, and we really look forward to having you come back again. And before we stop our little interview, we will go over to Søren Frimut Møller, who, along with me and some other people in the Nordic Network for the Integration of Music Informatics, Performance and Aesthetics, is doing research on music and context. So, what are your comments after today's concert, Søren?
Well, I think it's very interesting to compare this concert to the previous ones we've had that have all involved the piano, actually, because whereas the piano is not as loud as the saxophone quartet is when you are close to it, but on the other hand, because of the resonance between the piano and the floor, the sound from the piano actually carries further away from where the concert is. So as I approached the cafeteria today, I began hearing the saxophone quartet much later than I would usually hear the piano playing here. So it's very interesting to hear these different acoustic properties that this particular format has. I also think it's interesting with the genre that the sax quartet played today, that it seems to me that people feel they feel it a bit more natural to have this music as background music. And I know you commented to me that people started applauding much later than they would if it had been a classical soloist that had been in the middle of the whole thing, because you're more used to applauding for a soloist that sits in the middle of a cafeteria, because it's an unusual scenario, whereas jazz and this big band music and so on is a bit more traditional in the context of a large crowd.
Which is interesting in the light of Henrik's comment about playing on Strøget, because it is as if people think that this kind of music in a group situation is something that, yes, you enjoy, but it not necessarily need be acknowledged in the same way that the solo piano performance was. So this was also just one of those interesting things that we find out when we decide to do a concert in the middle of a cafeteria at the busiest hour of the day and just see what happens.